Hello guys, so today I have is the Oyster Perpetual reference 124200, which comes in a relatively small 34mm sunburst blue dial. I do want to emphasize that I prefer smaller sized watches and you might not. One thing I do not like about this particular watch is the crown. It is hard to extend fully when adjusting the time, and it feels like I'm about to break the mechanism. This has changed during time, but at this price, I do not want to hassle with a break-in period. The case back and the screw-down crown gives it a water-resistant rating of 100 meters, which is more than I would need on any rainy day. Have worn it on many downpours without a sweat or a thought. When I first tried to adjust the watch, the rubber stopper did pull out with the extended crown. While this hasn't happened since, the problem continues to exist where the crown doesn't want to extend completely in the adjustable position unless you rotate while pulling. This can become frustrating if you frequently change watches and want to adjust the time. I'm not sure if this is a flaw or designed, but can be quite frightful on the first few tries. The 34mm size is perfect for my wrist as the watch fits like a 35mm. This 1 inch makes a great deal of a difference to my comfort and feel. Rolex calls this the Oyster system, whatever that means. All I know is that it's smooth, tight, and feels good while wearing it in summer or winter. This is one of the best bracelets I've worn, which doesn't rattle around like the one I'm used to. Let's try the lume. As a 34mm in a room with some light, this one doesn't disappoint. If you need to read the time right after leaving the squash court, then this blue hue has your back. The top case is sapphire, which I prefer, as I have already made a tiny scratch on the Omega Moon watch with the dome crystal. Most of us will benefit from this everyday touch and go with surfaces at the office or at the dollar store. I did try to check the sale back price for this item, and I did go to a store in the Diamond District in New York City called Midtown Watch. Now, just like everyone else, I did see the 4.9 reviews on Google and contacted them. I also rushed over to the store with the original box and papers. First, the guy was too busy to look at the presented box and offered me a Daytona for well over what I can afford. I do not know how I have insulted him, but I probably did in some way. And a minute later, he offered me $4,000 flat, while a couple of seconds earlier telling me how these watches were investments. Anyways, Midtown Watch might be a good place to buy, but a horrible experience trying to sell. As always, I hope this helped.